planet of Vika 3 fell to the Orks a decade ago, its Imperium citizens enslaved or killed. The Astartes of the Black Templar will not let that stand. This world will be retaken
for the Emperor!
Welcome everyone to 40k in 40 minutes. My name is Nicholas, and today we bring you an epic 1500-point Warhammer 40k match between the Orc Speed Freaks of James Jones and the freshly painted Black Templars of PlayOn's own, he's back, you missed him, Space Marine Steve! Our sponsor today is none other than GameMat.eu. Their pre-painted, pre-assembled resin terrain and fantastically detailed neoprene battle maps are an essential part of any battlefield. They can help you get to fighting quickly. A particular favorite of ours is the Desert Badlands set, which provides tons of line-of-sight blocking terrain without forcing you to always play on a ruined city. Check them out at GameMat.eu and make sure to tell them PlayOn sent ya. Today, these two armies are playing the mission Battle Lines. Note that this is from the 2021 chapter-approved player handbook. As you're watching this, the 2022 version is now in play with updated missions and secondaries, but at the time of this recording, we only had access to the 2021 version. Battle Lines has 4 objectives around the table, scoring you 5 points for holding one of them, 10 points for holding 2, and 15 points if you also hold more than your opponents. For secondaries, James has taken Assassination, scoring points for killing Steve's characters, Engage in all fronts, scoring points for getting units in multiple table quarters, and Vital Ground, the mission-specific secondary, allowing him to score points if he holds the objectives in No Man's Land or the objective in the opponent's deployment zone. For Steve's secondaries, he's also taken Battleground, but he's also taken Bring It Down, scoring points for killing enemy vehicles. Lastly, he's also chosen Carry Out Your Vows, a Black Templar specific secondary, allowing you to score points if you've killed more units with melee attacks than the opponent.
So I've dipped into the Octarius book to find a special detachment of orcs called the Speed Mob.
Leading the noisy engines of destruction is a Deathkiller War Trike, followed by a very large and very scary unit of Deathcopters. He's included 2 Flyers, a Burnabama, and a Wazbomb Blast Jet. And a might-as-well-be flyer, Megatrax Scrapjet, literally a jet engine on wheels. Other vehicles include a Shock Jump Dragster and a Rocket Truck Squig Buggy. Basically an artillery on wheels that shoots squigs as ammo. Lastly, a unit of Warbikers and Knobs on Warbikes will bulk out this army. It's mean, it's fast, and it's coming for you.
I love playing Steve. Steve's a great opponent. We can always get each other with some good barbs and have a good time, and I think the game's going to be interesting. Him and Space Marines don't really mix well with me and Orcs, so I have a feeling that Steve will be going down.
Hey everybody, this is Space Marine Steve from Play on Tabletop, and I am pretty pumped up.
Apparently, Space Marine Steve is attempting to make up for his past dalliance with Chaos as he's brought the most rigid and dogmatic of all the Astartes, the Black Templar. Chaplain Grimaldus and his entourage leads the crusade, supported by an Emperor's Champion and a Chapter Master. These 3 heroes make up almost 1/3 of his points for this army, and for good reason. They are amazing force multipliers, with Grimaldus dishing out an Ignore Damage aura and an Invulnerable Save aura, and the Chapter Master offering rerolls. This will be an important part of Steve's army. This force is made up of 2 large Crusader squads and an Intercessor squad supported by a large Terminator Assault squad, and a Redemptor Dreadnought for his only long-range firepower. Lastly, and most controversially, is a Land Raider Crusader.
Back with Space Marines. I'm excited. We got the new models in the new book. New everything. Oh, I am just pumped up for today. Yeah, my luck against James has not been there. So I'm hoping I gotta take today slow, make the right decisions, and try my best to play it well and cross my fingers for a little luck too.
Steve has opted to hide his Land Raider and place the Terminators inside of it. It's going to have a difficult time getting up the board there, and it looks like Steve doesn't want to get caught out by losing the roll to go first. James has deployed pretty much everything as far forward as he can. He's also skewed everything towards the top of the board. He looks to be relying on the mobility of his units to get wherever he needs to go.
Steve and I haven't played each other since the championships, and I think I still am residing in his head. I think he's going to have a tough time going up against me here. I think I've got him. I think it's going to be tough for him. It's going to be a push. Sorry, dude.
Come on!
It hurts my heart
a
to
good
see
game,
it.
dude.
I think with the way the map funnels forward, I think I'll be able to block him out and just be a general pain. I'm gonna advance him. So he does the old shock jump now. He's gonna go whirling through the tunnel, it turns out. So I can redeploy him anywhere on the table I like.
Okay.
And then the bikes, they're gonna hit the big red button, and they're also gonna advance. So they can go 20 inches here.
Ooh, you're really just hammering down, eh? He is moving fast. That is actually much faster than I thought he was gonna move. I thought he was gonna give himself some more distance. And the thing that has actually caught me really off guard, and good job, James, is when he moved the bikers first, and I thought it was a mistake. And then I realized as he continued to move his non-flyer units that I was like, he's going to block with the flyers. And that's exactly what he did.
By putting those planes there, he's effectively limiting any charging Steve can do on his turn.
All right, here we go. So we're gonna go into this unit of Crusaders right here,
Okay.
with the Rucka Truck Squig Buggies Heavy Squig Launcher.
Steve spends 2 CP on transhuman physiology, a fantastic Space Marine stratagem, allowing him to be only wounded on 4 up.
Only
No,
4.
it's not great. Yeah.
4. Nope, I'm gonna re-roll it. So I have
Here
to
we
roll
go.
both dice if I'm not
Yeah, I
mistaken.
believe so.
Oh! CP well spent.
Good. I lose one fight.
All right, so all the strength 8 weapons into the Dreadnought,
good.
and then the big shooters will just go into the unit I already plugged.
Woohoo!
D3 from the rocket.
Okay.
Rocket. 2 damage. Okay, so now we're gonna do the Megatrack Scrap Jet, Twin Big Shooter here, and then all the missiles into him. Okay, the other rocket.
I make one. Takes
Nice.
5 damage.
Taking the damage. So now we'll do the Bikers. They're going to unleash Fury on the same unit of Crusaders.
Oh my. There we go.
Knob.
There we go. 3 up save.
Okay,
Good.
last one.
So one guy takes 1.
Okay.
Great.
Save the jets for last. Smash a gun and the teleporty blasters into the Dreadnought,
Okay.
and then his super shooters into the unit of Crusaders I've been working on already. So let's start with the Smash a gun.
D3 shots.
Oh,
Oh
goodness.
no.
All right, so let's do his other gun now, which is the teleport blasters.
5 ups. And I make one of them. 3, so 8 goes through.
So, okay, yeah. So you're well within my 18-inch short bubble.
And I'm sorry.
Wow. Oh man, you're gonna do it.
Why is it? Guys, oh my good God! Ah!
Got
6 up, feel no pain. Can you believe it?
No, it's not gonna happen. Oh,
it totally
happened.
does! Super shooters do nothing!
We are not split firing. We are shooting the whole thing into that Dreadnought.
1 damage.
Yep, 1 damage. 12 super shooter shots.
Totally does! Totally does! The,
3 up save?
3 ups.
You failed 1. Oh, it's gonna be a 2 in the box.
You don't know that. 3. He lives! I am so happy right now. That was like, it was exactly what I needed to happen. The resiliency paid off. It worked out.
All right.
Yeah, now
Should have split fired.
Should have split fired. That would have been the real big brain play.
Big brain play, big orc, big brain thinking. So I fanned out, I'm on all the objectives except his home objective, and I mean, he's got a big shield there. It's impossible for me to get on there, but his primary for turn 2 is not looking great here.
Turn 1 has gone very well for me. Why? Because he killed one model. One. That's it. One.
With the amount of close combat units in both armies, this game will truly be decided in the fight phase. 2-0 for the Orks. Steve goes up a command point at the beginning of his turn and has some interesting choices to make. In the command phase, Steve rolls for Grimaldus' Litanies, an ability granting some buffs and auras. He needs to spread out and take objectives, but he also has to worry about his massive ball of green death barreling down in front of the top of the table. Come on, Steve, you got this.
I'm going to spend 1 command point to shock and awe with the Land Raider. So after it normal moves, the guys can get out.
They're like my commandos. They have to stand on the roof or you'll forget they're there.
Looks like Steve's elected to split his forces, with his strongest units going towards the Orks. Hopefully he can get around those planes.
So I'll start with the shooting phase. I'm going to spend 1 command point to the Emperor's Will, the unit that advanced, so they can shoot their assault weapons without detriment.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, so I'm going to start over here with this unit of just regular intercessors.
Sounds average. I saved 1.
8
so he's now
wounds.
down to 5.
I'm going to take the unit that got chapter mastered, so the Crusaders, and then they're all going to shoot into the jump dragsta.
Sounds good.
3. Come on, baby.
I saved 2 of them this time. Down to 4.
So I'm not going to overcharge. No. And it's just going to shoot everything into the chopper.
What a wuss!
Actually, the heavy flamer is not going to be able to do it, so the heavy flamer is going to go into the plane. So D6 auto hits to the plane.
I made 2.
So you take 2 damage. And then everything into the shop drop dragsta. D6 shots with the macroplasma incinerator. 5 whole shots.
Ooh. Overcharged, great.
No. No. On 5s, you're rolling once. I am going to command point reroll this to try and kill this stupid fail. It does. So 2 AP minus 5.
5 up invulns.
Come on, kill it.
Oh, I got 1.
You got 1, so it takes 2.
Hold on.
Oh.
James spending 1 command point to reroll his 5 up invulnerable.
And I make it.
D3 shots from the rocket. 3 shots.
Ah, did it. So 1 damage.
So, 1 of the Crusaders is going to huck a crack grenade.
Steve's trying to take down the Burnabama using grenades.
I think it's absolutely ridiculous that I'm hucking grenades at planes. They're like supersonic jets. Like...
Okay.
And then they're all going to shoot.
The Waaaaagh bomb?
Yeah, and then they're all going to shoot their heavy bolt pistols at it. So, the grenade on 3s. Or on 4s, because you're flying.
Hard to hit, man.
The bolt pistols.
I take it. 9, down to 9.
Yeah, Land Raider shoots everything at the burner bomber.
Sounds good. On the bolter fire. So take another 6, so 8 damage in total. All right. Is that all you're shooting?
The holy hand grenade.
The holy hand grenade of Antioch.
I'm doing it.
You must pull the pin on 3. Not 1, not 4, but 3.
Still roll 1! Yeah! D3 mortals. If it's a 3, and then I can spend 2 CP and have these guys shoot that and kill it, that would be the best. There's 1 wound remaining. Oh, baby. Space Marine's got a real, like, powerhouse of an arm. Just, like, football throwing that thing, like, just Wayne Brady, like, just full on.
Wayne Brady, the actor? Well, it was a good attempt, Steve.
I'll move from that into my... I really wish I could have killed this thing.
Yeah, you did.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to try. I'm going to spend 2 command points.
Okay.
And then I'm going to rapid fire with this unit of intercessors.
Good choice, Steve. While it was tempting to go into that plane and finish it off, that is the sound strategic choice. And it doesn't work! Incredible rolling by James saves all but 2, allowing that vehicle to hold the objective.
Down to 1, though.
The Terminators are going to charge the mob of bikers.
James overwatches the Terminators with the Bikers for 1 command point, but despite him getting 14 wounds in, Steve saves them all. Here comes the Termies.
Still doing that? 8 damage. two full bases is 6, and then 2 onto another base, leaving him with 1. So those Terminators also have to absorb the brunt of the return now.
They do, yeah.
3s, 4s.
Fail 1.
Okay.
The guy takes 1 wound.
Feeling really good. I mean, this looks like a 15-point turn to me. I did exactly what I said I would do. I shut his primary down. I built mine up. I'll start worrying about secondaries now.
All in all, a very lackluster turn for Steve. That said, this game is far from over, and those Black Templars are just getting warmed up. At the top of James's turn 2, he gains 1 command point and scores 15 points for his primary objective.
So, I don't know, how does the speed wall go? How does the speed wall? Does it sound different than a regular wall?
Let's see it in the chat and comments, folks. Can I get a The Speed Waaaagh is called. It's a once per game ability that allows advance and charge as well as +1 attacks army-wide for a turn. Brutal.
So I pick a point that it flew over.
Bombs coming down as the bomber flies over his infantry, dealing 4 mortal wounds. Interestingly, James moves up the vehicle at the bottom. It's the only unit holding that objective, and he just put him in risk. Does he have a plan here?
Then I'm going to fall back with these bikes in extreme Orky fashion. Bike boss here. So he's gonna move 8 inches this way.
Okay.
And then he's gonna move 8 inches this way. Just need to advance.
He needs to advance to get the invul save.
Let's bring on some Def Coptas. So let's just go straight into the shooting phase. I'm gonna start with that jet right there. So into that dreadnought, I'm gonna put everything into it except for the super shooters. The super shooters go here.
Okay.
Oh.
The Dreadnought goes down. This is really the only shooting unit Steve has, meaning he's going to be left to the strength of his Astartes weapons.
Now we're doing some damage. Let's do that shock jump dragsta. We are going to shoot it into the unit right in front of him.
Makes it.
The buggy kills himself with an overcharging weapon. Now I see why he moved it up. Can it explode?
So I'm going to, no Kareen, but D3 mortal wounds to the unit he was shooting at.
Okay.
For 3, of course.
Okay.
Awesome. Just awesome.
Actually, we're gonna go with the Megatrack Scrap Jet. I guess I just put everything into this squad.
The Crusaders up front. Nope.
And then the big shooters.
No, one guy takes 1.
So heavy squig launcher is going into the Terminators, and the regular squid launcher is going into this side.
That one's just D6 shots.
Yep. So we'll do the smaller one first.
Yeah, go for it.
And then it's going to be 2 D6 shots into the Terminators.
Okay.
5. I'm going to CP reroll that. Yep, watch me roll double ones now. Or 12 again.
Wow. I get 2 of them. One goes through.
Yeah, the Terminator's gotta go. Let's do this Burn-A-Bomba. We're gonna go into Grimaldus. And we're not split firing. Got
Next
one.
one. I want the banner more than I want this guy's ability.
Big shooter. This one will hit you on 5s because it's Grot Gun.
Okay.
And then
6 up to save the banner.
Okay. Got it.
Got it.
Okay, Scorcher missiles. 2d6 shots. 3s.
Next one. 6 up to save the banner. Can I do it again?
No.
I think so.
Please don't. You did.
Oh!
I mean, the dice never rolled; it just slid. But I'll accept it.
I'll accept it.
Now I'm gonna shoot with these knob bikers into this unit of intercessors in the corner. Fail 1. I'm gonna spend 1 command point.
Here we go.
More gets over here, allowing my biker units to fall back and shoot. And they're just gonna unload into these Terminators. So 3, 6, 7 bikes.
Woo!
That's 70 shots.
That's a lot of shots.
Orcs roll buckets of dice.
Wow. Just roll a dice.
So 14 dice. wounding you on 3s.
Come on, you can do it!
Dude, you did it! One wound!
That's Orks for ya.
Now, the moment I've been waiting for and Steve's been dreading. Defcopter time. They're gonna split fire.
Wow.
2 Defcopters into here with rockets, and 3 Defcopters into here rockets and custom Mega Blasters.
Okay. I am going to spend 1 command point,
Yep.
and I'm going to transhuman physiology the 5-man unit of Crusaders.
Sounds good, sounds good. Okay, and we'll start with them if you wouldn't mind taking your cursed dice out. Actually, you know what?
Yeah, get out of here. I make none of them.
And then D3 from the custom Mega Blaster.
That Terminator squad is slowly getting smaller, but it's taking so many shots.
Biker Knobs are going to attempt the 9-inch charge into that Crusader squad. I got a 12. The Defcopters are going to attempt a charge. Here, it's a 10.
Okay, so at the start of the fight phase,
Yep.
I'm going to spend 1 command point,
Okay.
and I'm going to devout push.
Clutch play, I just pulled it off. I love this stratagem, by the way. If you play Black Templar, take a good look at the stratagem. Use it whenever you have the capability to score points. It's called Devout Push. Devout Push, 1 CP, you just move closer to an enemy unit or move closer to an objective. Big deal.
Good one, Steve.
So good. Well done, Steve. That will be a difference of 5 points on Steve's turn for primary, plus 2 for Vital Ground.
So I'm going to do 9 attacks 5 times. Sorry, did you want to do something here?
I'm going to transhuman physiology. So for 2 CP, I'll transhuman so you can only wound me on 4s.
Sounds good.
I need this squad alive.
We're going to spend 1 CP. That's right, crashing through. So for every model that made it into base contact, which is 4 of them, and on a 4+, I believe you're taking D3 mortals per 4 up. 2.
Yeah, that's true.
3 and 2.
5.
9 dice, 5 times.
Sounds good.
First one. 4 up. Oh! Wow!
Yahtzee. All right, these guys can go.
Okay. So if you wouldn't mind just piling them all forward as far as they can get.
totally.
So yeah, 4 guys, 4 attacks each, so
Yep.
16 attacks.
Ha
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
I will command point 1. Oh.
Steve's right flank is in danger of being overrun.
All right, cool. So then my
Fight back.
fate-
Yeah,
my
fight
fate
back.
time.
Yep, cuts right in, bud.
3 damage.
Okay, kills the guy. So at the end of my turn, I'm going to spend 2 command points, Nick, to play Attack Out of the Sun. The back into the cloud stratagem, I mean, for a mere 2 CP, the Defcopters get to just leave the table back into reserve. I mean, it's amazing. You can shoot, charge, and then disappear. 2 CP well spent.
So I need to not roll a 5 or a 6 on my morale.
Yeah.
Sigismund would be so disappointed.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. The game's looking pretty good for me right now. I mean, I'm leading him on the score for sure.
James leads Steve at a healthy 24 to Steve's 2 points from the vehicle that James just blew up. So technically, James has scored all the points on the board. Steve's turn. He gains a very valuable 1 command point, and then he scores his 2 points for Vital Ground and 10 points for primary.
All right, let's do this. Let's have it. Clap back, Steve. Let's
Clap
have it.
back.
Give it to me.
Okay, so Grimaldus is going to give the Crusaders a 5-up feel no pain.
Again, yeah.
Yep. 3 up.
He
Makes
does it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's also going to give them +1 attack when they charge or heroically intervene. 3 up.
Good stuff. Oh, yeah.
He does it.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. And now the Chapter Master is going to give them full rerolls. Chapter Master is going to run just behind this wall, but on the bottom level.
Now is the time for Steve to do something big. He needs to control those 3 objectives and deal with that mad mess of boys coming at him. He still has 3 solid characters, but his infantry are dwindling fast.
That's my movement. And the Emperor's Champion is going to hug a crack grenade at the plane. So this interceptor is going to shoot out.
All right. No,
That's too bad.
no. Sorry, Steve.
That is too bad.
Not this time.
I'm going to shoot his plasma pistol at it. Here we go. On threes.
Overcharging?
No.
You
On
sure?
threes.
Ah, boo.
All right. Oh. I'm going to shoot with the assault intercessors, and I'm going to shoot everything into the bikers. So one guy hucks a crack grenade.
Okay.
One.
Oh, kills a guy.
Oh, okay, great.
Take it.
The Land Raider shoots everything into the scrapjet.
Hopefully not.
Oh,
Not bad, not
yeah,
bad.
it's pretty good.
5, 6, 7, 8. One wound left, Steve.
One wound. One left. I think I have to try and kill as much as I possibly can. The Terminators charge the scrapjet. Doing it. Okay.
Doing it. 1 CP.
Doing it.
Not a 1. Not even 1.
I need a 7. Huh! Come on, baby!
Got it.
And then, because you can't Overwatch any longer, correct?
Nope. Come on
so
in.
the
You're looking like you need-
Crusaders are going to charge?
You can't fail.
Yeah, I can.
Double ones.
No, better not.
Double ones twice in a row.
The Marshal is going to go into the Power Class. Distance. 6.
6.
She totally does. Power Fist guy.
Makes it.
He does, yeah. It's just right there. So, I'm going to start with my Marshal, and the Marshal's going to go into this huge Power Claw unit.
On a beach.
It just kills one biker. Okay. Are you going to interrupt?
Yes. And I'm going to fight with these bikers.
Okay. Makes then one of them.
Okay, now the rest of it.
One force.
Guy this in the back there.
Okay.
And then this guy.
Perfect. And then this guy goes.
Yep.
On threes. Oh, it could happen.
Threes. Oh, yeah, right.
I could sweet live the dream. I'm doing it.
Do it. This is the time.
1 CP, because you don't get a save here,
Okay.
right? And if I get this, I just lift 2 bikers.
Yep.
And then your chances of doing that are much worse.
Yep.
Will I need it?
You know what this is? Transhuman flying out the window.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. So like I got 3 of them through, so I'm killing one guy, and then I could kill the second guy if I re-roll this into a 3.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's a
then there's
very-
only 2
very
of
high
them.
chance.
Like it's actually it's very possible that I just
It's
kill
a
it.
very high chance for anybody but Steve. I live in Steve's head 90% of the time when we're playing the game. I don't know why he would ever ask me for any kind of in-game interaction, because I'm just gonna tell him exactly what he doesn't want to hear.
You know what? I'm doing it.
Oh, dude, roll that 1.
I'm doing it.
Okay. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, that sucks.
Was it a 1?
No, it was a 2.
No!
Oh well. So I lift 1.
Yep, and then 1 takes 2 damage.
1 takes 2 damage. So on 3s, Terminators.
You bet. Actually, it's going to be super easy. Barely any convenience.
I got OBSEC onto the objective, and I have more models than he does on it. The objective is mine.
So Crusaders.
I saved 2. 1 damage.
Darn. Big sword guy.
They're 3 damage each.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna put some power claw attacks into some stuff. Everything into the character.
Yep, that checks out.
The guy with the fist has 2 wounds?
Yeah, just 2 wounds.
We're gonna do 1 claw into him.
Okay.
Make them both.
Both.
And then the other guy. Fist guy.
Success? No.
This is it. I can feel it deep down in my bones. The year of Steve, 2022. Steve strikes back. It's happening. It's happening.
The end of turn 2 sees Steve trying to close the gap. The score is 24 for James to 21 for Steve. Super close game.
I might be letting the grains of sand fall through my fingers here. I thought I had this, but my units are looking just as thin as Steve's.
James flies his plane into position to wipe Steve off the bottom objective and bring in the Death Coptas. Those things are nasty with some strong weapons and great close combat abilities.
So let's do some shooting. The jet there is just gonna everything into that unit hiding.
In the shooting phase, the plane manages to kill both of the Marines holding that objective.
We'll do those Defcopters. All of it into Grimaldus.
Woo!
Oh!
Red hot!
Yeah.
For frickin' frack, the 2 servitors.
Yep.
So 5 up pinballs. No. No. So the both servitors go.
Okay.
Pass it to me.
Yep. The one that really counts.
How many dice are left?
We're doing the custom Mega
custom Mega
Blaster.
Blaster.
How many wounds does he have?
He's got 5.
It's D6.
You're killing me. Because the guy holding the
Blow
pillar.
on this internet.
4.
That's not what James wanted. That's not what he wanted. He wanted to grow to die, but he lived. He lived. I haven't even used his resurrection thing yet, which is awesome.
Take the 4. I'm happy with the 4. Charge time. Nobody has sluggas or anything, so.
The Wartrike charges in to suppress the bikes. James has to take that objective away from him now.
I do it. Crashing through for 1 CP. So what's gonna happen is, I'm gonna call it all into existence. I'm gonna roll the 4 up, but then I'm gonna roll 1 measly wound.
You did it.
1 wound.
Awesome. 1 wound to a Terminator.
That's it.
All right.
It's the only charge. Oh, right, the Defcopters.
Whoa, it's the only
Defcopters
charge.
are gonna charge into the big character there.
Yeah, sure. Wow. You've gotten all of your charges out of Deep Strike, all of them.
Let's start with the Defcopters first.
Four. He lives.
He makes it.
He lives.
Steve's freaking invulnerable saves are on point. I took Grimaldus to 1 wound. He survives. I go after the Emperor's Champion. He survives. 1 wound on each. I'm taken aback. I don't know what to do now. I still have to do my Death Trike. Death Kill a War Trike.
Okay, so 1 guy dies and 1 guy takes 2. Okay, so
First
then
ongoing is you, sir.
he's gonna shred those guys. Kill 1 and do some damage to another one.
Okay, the bikers over here.
Yep.
They are going to pummel into the Crusader squad. 2 flat per. It's really close. Yeah, Steve is making a crucial decision.
You know what? No,
It's
I'm
not
gonna
crucial.
keep my guy. I'm gonna keep my guy. So I'll lose the objective for this round. It's worth it.
You'd rather keep the guy?
Yeah, I want to keep the guy.
That objective is now firmly in the hands of the Orks.
So now you're gonna eat them 6 chop attacks, and he's gonna die anyway. So after all that thinking is now
think so.
a wasted time.
Nope.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I fail 1. I have 2
Just lives.
2 wounds remaining.
Okay, you're ongoing, Steve.
Yeah. Can't do that.
They're black.
So into the bikers of the Terminators.
Okay.
Oh, he takes out 2, but there's 1 remaining with objective secured, holding that objective.
I get to now pummel you with those 2 power claws. Oh, only 0.
Excellent.
I did nothing.
Okay, I'm going to thrusting strike for -1 to hit with the champion. I kill 1 Defcopter.
Custom Mega Blastagon. I always save it till the end, but this time I'm gonna do it the other way and just take it away. I don't even know who this guy is anymore. This isn't Steve. Steve was possessed by Zeech or something. I don't know.
End of James' turn 3, he scores 3 points for engage in all fronts and another 6 points for assassinate. He's got a good lead on Steve now.
Well, I've lost all the infantry, so this is all kind of coming down to these characters and a Land Raider.
I'm going to spend 1 CP for Strength of Conviction,
Okay.
and I'm going to select a core unit and give it Obsec. The Terminators gain Obsec, and I gain control of the objective marker.
Amazing stratagem use here. Perfect timing.
It's another clutch play, Steve. Good job, buddy. Let's have it, Steve. It's gonna be.
Give me a sec. I gotta think through how to use these characters, because it's all characters and a Land Raider now. That's all it is.
Hero Hammer.
It's all hero. No, I don't have any other units. I've got a Sword Brethren guy,
Dude, this
Grimaldus.
Right now, you're playing up the last chapter of Armageddon.
The last chapter of Armageddon is just all heroes and a Land Raider.
He needs to take back his home objective and make up points wherever he can.
If I can remove the Coptas, remove these, get rid of that one biker, and wound the trike, I'm gonna feel really good. Because your ability to hold objectives is gonna be like incredibly diminished.
It's now or never, Steve.
Hero hammer to the max. I can do this. Can I win this game with like 3 characters and a Land Raider?
Here we go. Time has come. About time. Yeah, so I'll start here. The pistol, I'm gonna try and biff off this one. Rerolls. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, it kills him!
The Chapter Master kills a bike with a pistol.
I am going to take the Land Raider. And the Land Raider is going to shoot. All of it's going into the War Bikers. It's into the Def Copters.
Into the War Biker, too late.
No, get out of here.
No takebacks.
The Land Raider piles all of its shots in the Def Copters, attempting to take them out.
1
And a bit.
2.
2 and a bit. The objective, she is mine again. That's all my shooting, so I go to charges. Grimaldus is gonna need a 6. Come on, 1 wound, Grimaldus! Ha! With an 8.
Does it?
Woo! Boom. And then the Land Raider is gonna charge into the Warbiker.
Okay.
I just need to do something. I charge with the Sword Brethren into the Warbiker.
Okay.
So with the Sword of Judgment.
I made 1. He's dead.
Grimaldus goes hard into those Def Copters, but fails to kill the last one.
2.
Whoop, not great. Go with the biker, try
Have
to kill
to.
the blade champion. Yes, he has to try.
Stinking knobs. They can't get it done.
So the Terminators are going to attack the Death Killer War Trike.
Boxcars.
Ready to go.
So now he'll hit you back.
Make them all. Woo! It's getting tense. And then this guy, rerolling.
6s.
Grimaldus. I still have my 4-up stand back up, so.
You charged me.
I did, yes. So many attacks. No 3s. 4-ups.
He's just gonna stand up again.
He could. And he just lives.
Grimaldus lives! Steve needed that. Steve really needed that.
This is true hero hammer. I've got like Grimaldus, a Chapter Master. I've got like the Emperor's Champion, and they're all kicking butt.
Steve takes 2 points for Vital Ground and another 4 points for carrying out his vow, bringing his end of turn score to 35. With James having 37, this game is nail-bitingly close.
Everything's gotta die. I've got to kill these characters. I've got, especially this guy back in the corner. His champion has to go. I'm gonna bomb him with this squigs, and he's got to go. And then that jet's gonna have to do some real work on the other side of the table. If these guys don't all fall, I'm gonna fall to Steve on the champion. It's not looking good.
James gets a command point and then only 5 points for primary. Then has to decide where to move very carefully. He has only 4 units left.
I'm gonna roll this Rucka Trucks advance.
James tries to advance the buggy to the bottom objective. Oh no, not enough! Which means he won't hold that bottom objective. He pulls back the War Trike to hold the rightmost objective.
So that's
checks
movement phase done.
Sweet.
So let's go into the shooting phase, where I spend 1 CP on more gits over here, and I fire his rockets into the Emperor's Chompy shots.
I need to roll 2 4-up invols for him to live.
You've done it a bunch of times
I've done it a
already.
bunch of times, and today.
So fingers crossed, not this time. Get!
Darn it!
Then I'm going to do this here jet.
Okay.
It is going to fire Super Shooters and the Smasher Gun into the Sword Brethren.
Okay.
The Teleporty Mega Blastas into the Terminators.
Okay.
Terminators first. Whoa!
A lot.
Oh, there's the quick flip on it.
Makes it like a champ.
And then the Super Shooters. No, you're good. Take one damage.
There's one remaining.
Yeah!
Let's do the Rucka Truck Squig Buggy. We're going into that character.
All of it?
All of it. Yeah, we'll do the light Squig Launcher first, so D6 shots.
As good as it can get.
Sure.
Fail them both.
Take 4 damage.
2 wounds remaining.
Just 1. That's all I need.
4 up.
Come
on, baby! Oh, no!
Eaten by an exploding squig. What a way to go.
Steve, you played really well, dude. I give it to you. Those 2 plays were massive.
Yeah, they were huge.
14 points, dude.
Yeah, huge. It was huge.
The game would be done if you hadn't done that.
He's managed to prevent Steve from scoring more than one objective on his upcoming turn, and has hopefully positioned himself to potentially table Steve on the following turn. This game is so freaking close!
I have a plan. The Land Raider is going to do some damage.
Steve gains a precious command point and tries to figure out how to win this one.
Alrighty, here we go. The Land Raider shoots everything into the War Trike.
Yeah, I love it. Save 2. So he takes 4 wounds.
And those pile. That one over there is all on force.
Yep. Is that 4?
The Land Raider brutally guns down the War Trike. This means that James now controls no objectives.
I guess after that,
That was my 5 points.
Grimaldus charges that dude.
You could do like you did last time and just do 1 wound again. That would be perfect.
Great. Rolling. Oh.
No. He's done.
Okay.
James has a 6-point lead, but almost nothing left. Will more things explode? Will the Year of Steve Strikes Back continues? Turn 5, last turn, let's go.
I am going to try to keep this score as tight as I can.
James gets a command point and scores no primary points. I don't think there are any other points he can actually score at this point.
We are going to start with that Rucka Truck Squig Buggy.
Hard choices here.
Is small Squig Launcher into the Sword Brethren, big Squig Launcher into the Terminators. We have to make big plays now.
Big plays.
Big plays.
Big plays.
So split firing. Nope, nothing. The big Squig Launcher into the Terminators.
Good.
You're good. Super Shooters into Grimaldus.
Here we go. Super Shooters into Grimaldus, okay?
1 Tractor Cannon
Oh,
and the
Jesus
Smasher
fuck.
Gun into the Sword Brethren. The other Tractor Cannon into the Terminators.
I'm going to spend a CP, and I'm going to transhuman physiology.
Better make sure my mic's still got power
Yeah.
for this.
Hey, this is a big deal. I'm going to try and go for the thing that is more worth it. I'm going to use it on Grimaldus because they both have 1 wounds left.
I'm rolling for the Super Shooters into Grimaldus.
I said. Fail 1. So he goes down, and then on a 4 up, he stands back up.
Gork, Mork, if you're up there.
It's end of the phase.
Please don't give this to him. D3 from the Smash Gun.
Please. There's 1. Makes them both.
Tractor Cannon though.
Tractor cannon into him, yeah, that's true.
Oh,
It's only 1
The
shot.
4.
It's not good. Oh, yeah, thank God.
yeah, I'm doing it.
For the shot?
Yep.
Okay.
Reroll the hit. 4 up.
Oh, you get it too. Okay, wounded on 3s. Don't do it. Ah, come on.
Great pleasure. I remove this guy who's been a thorn in my
I
side for
bet.
some time now. Okay, now the other tractor cannon.
Oh,
I didn't even
no,
hit.
didn't do it.
Okay, does he get up?
Will he stand up? Will he win this game for Steve?
Down on
Oh,
me,
he
you son of a bitch.
does! He says no to your orky nonsense.
The year of Steve is back, apparently. What a nail-biter of a finish. With paint scores, it brings us to 60 for James and 71 for Steve. A big thank you to both our players. Well done, both of you. Also, a big thank you to you, our viewers, without whom we couldn't do this. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and all those things that keep a channel like ours going. And consider supporting us directly on Patreon. You get early access to our releases, Discord access, and some other benefits like exclusive live streams and more. And we also absolve you of any guilt about using an ad blocker while watching our videos. Lastly, another big thank you to our sponsor of today's episode, GameMat.eu. We love their pre-painted terrain, their battle mats, and so much more. Please check out what they're offering at GameMat.eu if you want your battlefields to shine. Well, that's all of us from here at Play On, and until we see you next time, in the grim darkness of the far-flung future, play on.
That was fantastic.
So I guess everybody's dreams come true eventually. Steve, you beat me on channel. Hope it feels amazing, buddy. You deserved it. You played really well.
You know what, James? I really do appreciate you coming into the studio. I really just have one thing to say. Okay.